Kidlitnest. Bear with me
Go
one
ahead.
second. And so the four of us have come together to provide a space where we can grow and share our knowledge with you guys and build up a little community as well. So as we were saying early on today, we're just saying that this month's session is based on birds. So this is the birds part 2. So last month we didn't catch it, we did owls. And this month we're doing small birdies up to big birdies. So yeah, we got to love the birds. We want to see a piece created in response, but I mean, you don't have to. It's more of a case of a learning curve, getting you to learn how to draw really quickly on the spot. If you want to learn use new material, sorry, then this is what the session's all about as well. So yeah, don't worry if you haven't got anything to hand, you can just use pencil. I don't know, I mean, it's up to you. I've used ink, I think, for my drawings. I've done mine beforehand, so yeah, it's been quite good. So we put together some reference images for you to draw along. I think they can be a couple of minutes each, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Coolio. And again, I was just saying at the beginning, if you have any questions, I mean, yeah, fire away. I mean, we're all got experience in background of illustration, children's book, or just in general illustration, anything. So yeah, feel free to pop in questions. And hope you enjoy it. And we are here for 40 minutes. So let's get started.
Brilliant.
Yes. Share. So today I'll be managing the timer, and Farah will be here to take any questions. And Reshu and Rekha will be drawing with you guys. And each image is for only 2 minutes. We kept it quite fast because they are small birds, but you can capture them as quick as possible. We use any materials that you like. And are we good to start? If
yeah.
any questions,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start for this one. Yes.
As we draw along, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have any pressure of drawing. You can just sit back and relax, or do your own stuff too.
Relax and talk with us too. Like, yes, everything is welcome. If you want, you can unmute yourself and ask. And if you're shy or you don't feel like asking over audio, then please feel free to type in the questions, and I think Farah will handle it.
Yeah, I'll answer back. Yeah. Definitely. Be nice. I think we've got new people into it as well, so it's quite nice. I want to know where you're actually all from, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, if you want to speak up, can do. Or yeah, I don't think I can pronounce everyone's names right, so you you have to bear with me. Where is everyone? Let's see, let's go fast.
Yeah, it's nice that we have new people as well as the old ones. And if you guys have noticed, I think Kaushani and Shweta might have, because they are in every session, that today we have it on a Monday. Yeah. We usually have it on Thursdays. So which do you find better? Is there any difference, like for you guys, that you prefer Mondays over Thursdays? Or
I actually like this timing better. Like, I think 8:30 p.m. is great.
Yeah.
I think last time we had it later, like 10 o'clock, 9:30 around, I remember.
But I think past 2-3 months we have
daylight saving.
Yeah, daylight.
Event.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's gone really quick for this little cute robin bird. So yeah, I was going to say, we've chosen but little small robins to go with first, just something little to warm up with. I think for our latest draw this in your style challenge, I think Rekha did the pink robin, didn't you?
Yes. It's pinned on the Kidlitnest on the top.
And starting timer for this one. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many different types of robin birds actually. So
and if you're not used to sketching very quickly, we suggest that you just draw the shapes, like just mark in the shape, and then later you can sketch them. This is just to warm you up, just experiment. You when we are drawing with timers, that's when we create such beautiful characters, because we are so quick and we make it different shapes, and that makes it
Yeah.
more easier for us.
Yeah, I mean, like not everyone's particularly keen on drawing birds. Like obviously everyone's got different strengths, and sometimes people get overwhelmed with just drawing birds because I think because of the feathers or the details. But like as Srinidhi was saying, you know, just even drawing the outline for these 2 minutes would be perfect, and then it's always something that you can always revisit.
Exactly. Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
focusing on the shapes is, best when we're drawing birds, because they're
It's
because if
simple
we
shapes, but then
saw
you
the
can
previous,
also, yes, go ahead.
yeah, if we saw the previous Robin, it was just a little cute blob, and you can make it really cute. You can stylize it. It's really up to you.
yeah.
Exactly. You can play with the
Yeah,
shapes. Like you can make a very thin
yeah.
robin and then a very chunky fat robin. Could-
You could
Yeah,
have a big head and a small body, or a small head and a big body. So like,
Exactly.
yeah, there's like so
And
many things.
doing both exercise with timers, I find that it's better that way, because that way you have a lot of different versions and you can pick the best and develop them.
yeah.
Oh, your timer is done for this one.
Oh wow, it's gone so
Oh,
quick.
that,
So
yeah,
quick.
that went by really fast.
Very, very quick.
And this you have two birds, but you can draw either one if you find 2 minutes is too little. But then we suggest you draw both, because that's how you play around with the shapes. That way you only focus on shapes and not the details.
Or even the color as well. I was just going to say, you don't even have to worry about the color. It's just again getting that shape down, because it's something that you'll remember later on if you were to come to tackle a bird. Because more or less all birds are sort of similar. If you look really at your garden birds that you've got around you,
Exactly.
your
Just different
blackbirds or your
versions.
robins or your
Yeah.
pigeons, they're all sort of similar shape. Obviously, just different sizes, I guess. So doing this is like a good session for you to learn how
And
to do.
when you eye it, it looks very, very simple. Like, oh, I can draw this in 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was just
Everything is
thinking that. I was just thinking that.
When you're drawing
Yeah.
it, you're like, oh my God, which goes where?
Yeah,
For me, I
absolutely.
find drawing birds a bit more easier, but then when I have to make it a full character for 32 pages, I feel it's so difficult because its legs are too thin and its wings are used as hands.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Rekha's tip is always draw it small.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Draw it
Always
small so you don't have time to think, and you can get a lot done quickly. The more bigger you
Oh, that's
go,
a
the
great
more
tip actually, because if you draw it very big, you have a lot of
you
surface
don't
area
have,
to
yeah.
fill
yes.
in. Yeah,
And also
Yeah.
your
great tip.
brain
Yeah.
takes
Small.
also when you do bigger, your brain takes more time to process. It's thinking
Yeah,
more,
that's true.
it slows down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So like doing small little icons or little drawings is just, it's so easy just to get it down. It's like thumbnailing basically, just getting it
Yeah,
down onto the page. And then you can
Starting.
do it again, again and again. Do you know what I mean? And then you won't even need the reference photos. I've done it before where I've drawn the same image twice without realizing it, having the image there in front of me, and I've compared them and they're actually really similar. And it's like, wow, it just shows that you can actually draw it again, even if you've got the
Exactly.
reference or without the reference there. So it's a good like session. Kushani was asking, what is the best or most helpful class of or course you've taken till date?
What?
Uh,
I didn't get your question.
sorry, what is the best or most helpful class or course you have
Oh.
taken up to date?
it depends on what you're looking at. It depends on where you
Yeah.
are in your career and what you want to get. Like if you are a total newcomer, if you're looking at children's book, specific industry, if you're a total newcomer, you want to learn from bits, then I would say SBS Learn is the best. They have 80
Yeah.
plus courses. They teach you from the scratch. It's really good. The next is CB Pro, which is also by the SVS Learn people, the team. That is if you are at a little bit more next level, but children's book focused. They have
Yeah.
when to use spot, when to use vignettes. They teach you everything. If you want to write and illustrate your own book, or if you just want to, if you're only an illustrator also, but you want to also get into the other, then picture book course by Good Ship is really good. Maths, Make Art That Sells children's book course is very, very good. If you are a total beginner, or if you're looking for a change, or you're a seasoned player, maths is really good. The ICB maths course. They also have the Make Art That Sells character boot camp, which is I think coming up recently. That is also good. It's
I'm
very
starting the time. Just a minute, Rekha. Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
yeah, that is also good. But yeah, I mean, if you're a total beginner, then go for SVS Learn. They have, I think, 2 weeks free membership. You can either take a monthly subscription or yearly subscription. They have anything and everything you want to learn about children's book.
Well
Right
said.
from how to draw to publishing, they have everything.
Yeah.
I have been an SVS member for more than 3 years.
I heard the gesture course is really good.
Yeah,
Really, really
Everything,
good.
like they have
my mind.
courses on how to draw from shapes. They have courses on perspective drawing level 1, level 2. They have courses on how to come up with ideas. I mean, it's so vast. They have 80 plus, almost 100 courses they have.
Wow.
Kaushani, this is not CB Pro. This is the SVS Learn membership, the school thing.
The monthly subscription.
These are two
Yeah.
things. CB Pro is actually run by the SVS team. SVS, it is run by the SVS Learn, but it is a one-time purchase. Whereas the CB Pro happens, I mean, it's more like a live course, and it's a 10-week course. Whereas the SVS Learn, it's a monthly thing. You can the courses are there for you to do it. You can either take a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription and learn at your own pace.
You've also got Domestica as well. I mean, there's courses on
Yes.
that as well. I mean, just as a starting point for you, or if you want to dabble and learn something new, that's always a good shout as well. To do it. Yeah, you mentioned Make Art That Sells. What else? There was another one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Curtis Brown, I think, Creative or something. They do courses as well, but don't know if they're open all the time. Like if you want, it depends again if you want to write or if you want to draw. I think they do like a portfolio reviews and feedbacks and such. But I think it's Curtis Brown, something like that. CBC, I think it is. So that might be worthwhile. We do have another question as well from Lakshmi. I hope I said that right. I have a question, or like I'm curious to know if cold mails to publishers work well, and if that's the best way to approach for children's book projects. Oh, guys,
I think it
you
depends
lose
on-
nothing. You apply, you lose nothing. Worst thing, they will not get back to you, or they might just mail you saying that we don't have a right fit, but you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to come across and to promote yourself in terms of cold calling, whether it's to get an agent or to get a publisher. I mean, that's the only way I think to put yourself out there as well. I mean, few podcasts that I've been listening to, I think like the directors or editorials or whoever they are, the professional people, they've always said that they accept DMs as well. So that might be a way as well if you want to contact people.
Even in illustration department podcast, whenever he has, like whoever he has, they always say they're open to receiving cold mails.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, there's no harm in contacting them through DM or through X, or I don't know if anyone else is on any other sites, but yeah, they're worthwhile to do. if you want to get into children's books. I think it's all about contacts really, and it's like, yeah, best way to promote yourself, and I guess
Always like putting yourself out there.
out
There's
there.
nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the best way. Oh my God, we're getting good questions today. This is so amazing. It's really good. So Shweti, I'm really bad with pronouncing names, so please, I'm so sorry. They say, being in the illustrating children book business for a while now, do you all feel how do you feel about being in this industry? And how does this industry look like in the future as we're just starting to work on our portfolios? So I don't know, this industry is a mixed one. My personal view, it's up and down. You know, you've got your slow months and then you've got your fast months. I mean, I love being in this industry and I wouldn't change it for the world. I mean, you know, what's best thing that you can do is sit at the table and paint all day and getting paid for it, you know, and draw rabbits or draw bears or something. So yeah, I wouldn't change that for the world. But yeah, I mean, how does the industry look? It's a tough one to ask as well. I mean, it's uncertainty at the moment, obviously with AI thrown into the mix. But that shouldn't still dissuade you from producing portfolio pieces. Yeah, I mean, it's just you've got to keep going. I mean, no matter what if you've had any setbacks or you're not sure, and yeah, just keep going with your own trend and your own portfolio pieces, you know,
And there's
build it.
one thing, if you want to know about the industry in one term, is it's slow.
Yes,
And
very
then,
slow.
yeah, you can't like expect something to happen right on top, but trust that it will happen. You just have to be slow. You keep doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Just do your best. There's no way you're not being recognized, right? If your work is too good, it's definitely going to be recognized. No matter what the trend is, whether the industry is doing well or not, you will be recognized. Like if your work is good, if you are putting yourself out there constantly, you are going to get noticed. That's how the industry has built, right?
Yeah, and it's all about making connections as well. I mean, this is why we've got this Kidlitnest community, because it's all illustrators or background, whether you're an artist, writer, somebody is starting out, whether you're a professional or not, it's coming together. And this is where, like, you know, we're all together in this, you know, in this industry. And, you know, like as we're doing it, answering the questions and, you know, learning from one another what's going on in the industry or stuff like that. So yeah, just making connections and being social and promoting your work as much as you can do, really. You know, there's no harm in yeah, making connections with people that you've never made connections with. You know, follow the people that you like or you admire. You know, go to bookshops and look at other work from other people that you might like or you don't like, possibly, because that way it's gonna show you what's out there currently as well.
Exactly.
So,
do your research. Always do your research. Know what's happening.
Yeah, but
and
yeah,
keep creating. That's all. Like keep creating, keep upgrading yourself, upskilling your you know, whatever character design or let it be composition. Just keep upskilling yourself, and you're gonna get there eventually. Even if it's slow, you will get there.
yeah, you keep learning. Keep learning. I mean, all right, if you're not an illustrator, I'm just giving an example, you're a writer, or if you're not a writer, you're a designer. You know, there's no harm in you going actually out to a bookstore and actually just having a look at the books, because either way, it's still going to be good for research, whether it's the lettering that's on there, but it's the color palette that's on there, the way the book's been designed, possibly, even the text, the title. So there's a lot of research you can just do by going into a bookshop, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep on top of the industry. So
Thank you so much.
no, it's all right. I mean, anyone else has got any questions, feel free, you know, just put them out there. I mean, this is why we're here. Like, it's just good, just so can bounce off ideas off of each other. You learn a bit more. I mean, you know, every day is a school day for us guys. I mean, we're always learning something new, you know, whether it's from our own.
Yeah, every day you learn something from someone's experience. And when you're a group, it's always nice to know.
Yeah, you learn something from either your own practice where you can share that with somebody else, or you learn something that you've seen on the social media, or you've learned something that's in the news, or you've learned something from your own agency, if you are represented or not, or even for a publisher. Another way to learn stuff as well is to be signed up to like, we've got the bookseller here based in the UK, so that actually shares news every day about what's going on in the publishing world. So if you are interested, just from that point of view, whether you are an illustrator, writer, or anything like that, that's worthwhile to sign up to, because
Even
then
in
it gets
communities like SCBWI or AOI.
yeah, they've got good reference points as well. I don't know if, I'm not signed up to them, but I think they send out emails regularly as well. So that's another way to tackle. But yeah.
Also, there are sorry, I just came in.
No, go for it.
It's actually a mad day today because we are having kids and everything out here. You can also on Instagram and other social media, there are also accounts that do reading of books. They do reviews of picture
Yeah.
books and stuff.
Mm.
Follow them because they do the reviews of very hot and sometimes pre books that have just released or books that are about to be released, because the
Yeah.
publishers, they send them the copies and ask them to review the book. So that is one way which publishers are publishing more, what kinds of books are out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The easiest way to find these people are just look at some of the big accounts and see what they forward, either on the
Okay.
stories or Instagram feeds. They just, when they get a very good review, they repost it saying that look, this is what these people are telling. So that is one of the easiest way to find these people. I mean, these accounts that do
Yes.
the reviews.
Mhm.
Kashani asks, can you guys talk how it is working with your respective agents? Yeah, I'll go. Like, it's subjective. So every agent and every illustrator or author or writer will always have a different relationship. So that's like one piece of advice. So it doesn't matter what we say to you guys, because in the day, in that respect, if you go with the same agency that I'm represented with, for example, you'll have a totally different relationship with them. So whether I say something good about them, whether I say something that's controversial about them, whether I say something bad about them, whether I big them up, it won't reflect on how your relationship is going to be with that agent. And there's different aspects of being with an agent as well. Like, yeah, it's good to be with an agent, but it's bad to be with an agent because you've got to weigh up the differences between them both. But for me, being with an agent, it means I can just continue to produce work. I don't have to worry about messing around and emailing people, and I know that I've got my agent in the background doing that for me. So that's my sort of take of having an agent, like working with one. I don't know about you guys, like in terms of working with an agent, on how you respond to that.
Yeah, like you said, Farah, it's very subjective, and it's like building a friendship, right? So it differs from person to person, and your expectations will be different. So I don't think two experiences will be the same, right? So even if you're doing the same agency as us, the chances of you landing the same agent is different, because your work, it depends on your work, your style, and who fits you and who fits your needs. So depends on what you're expecting from the agent too, like what you're expecting from the agent, and what the agent is expecting from you. So it's like a two-way relationship, and it definitely differs from person to person.
Yeah, well said. I mean, it's like with any relationship, every relationship is going to be different. For example, you have I'll put it out just there. Like you have a relationship with your parents, it will be totally different to how you have a relationship with your siblings.
I think that's the best way to put it.
Best way to say it, and it's like your sibling will have a different relationship to your parents, where they have a different relationship to you. So it's like that basically. So you know, it might be well us saying about that experience or being with an agent, but that wouldn't really necessarily sum it up in a nutshell, because like I said, every agent's different. But yeah,
Yes.
worthwhile always researching agents before you tackle them or go ahead with them. I
So
think.
we have like 9 minutes left. Do you want to do one more image, or should we stop with this one and start sharing?
Don't know. It depends how people are. Yeah, how
Rekha,
they get on.
Reshu, are you guys good, or if anyone in the participants, do you want to do one more bird?
I'm
I think
okay with either ways. I've actually put a pigeon's head for a raven's body and stuff. Mine is all over the place.
Okay,
Don't
let's
worry
do
about
one thing. So let's do this for 1 minute.
Oh my God,
Okay.
that's so hard to capture all minute.
That's
What are
so
you doing to them?
But you can try. You can try doing, or you can skip it. It's all up to you. And then
Oh
we
my-
can start sharing, and we can stop drawing and then start sharing. I'm putting a 1 minute timer on this. That your time starts now.
Oh my gosh, I think I struggled on this image. I don't know if I did draw it or not, and if I did, I think I took probably longer than 2 minutes. I did use a timer,
You
but
know, the green velvety
oh,
texture. It's so beautiful, right?
striking, very striking color, bold color.
Mhm.
So yeah, beautiful, very beautiful on that. Yeah, I can't believe how fast it's gone. Because Shani was just saying it's gone really fast. So
Now,
yeah, but I
should
mean,
we
we've
do a
still
part
got
3?
I don't know. Do people want to do more
A
birds?
part 3.
No, this
We
time
can.
it went quick because we were all talking all the time. It's usually us four who keeps blabbering.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Oh,
thrilled
yeah.
that we've had questions as well today, and there's a lot more people
You
that
have
turned
2
up.
more seconds. Put in your eyes. Okay, we are done. I'm gonna stop sharing, and then Rekha will highlight you to share. If you are interested, then
Yeah, please. I mean, we'd love to see your sketches. I mean, even if you've just done one or whatever, or if you want to give us
Okay.
feedback or anything, it'd be nice to see. Definitely.
I'll
Does
go
anyone wanna share?
first before I
your hand.
go mute again. 1 second.
Yeah, go for it. Let's have a look at what you've done.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Oh wow! Oh my God! Look at your owls. Your owls are so cute.
I had
No.
kids continuously
can
interrupt
only
me,
see
so I
Farah.
couldn't do.
Yeah. Oh, really good. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that goes me. And who else next?
I think when you highlight them, I can see only Farah when you were showing because we
Really?
are talking.
Oh,
I
that's
think
you can only just see me.
whoever is talking, I think whoever is talking, their face is the highlighted for me.
I better shut
Okay.
up then. I'm talking too much.
Okay, anyone else wants to share? I can't
Olga.
Bless you. Do you want to go? I think you're on mute though.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think
I'll share.
Kaushani
I'll share.
wants to. Okay,
Yeah,
one
that's
second.
fine.
I
Whoever.
was trying to, but my thing cannot be seen. I'll post it on Instagram.
Okay. I
Can
spotlighted you already.
Oh, bless
Because
her.
my background, because of my background, my screen
We
cannot.
love your
Her
background.
iPad.
Oh no.
of the background.
I just spotlighted you and then
She's disappeared.
Yeah.
Spotlight
it's the bridge
Reshu.
again.
Spotlight
Yeah.
Reshu.
Okay. 1 second.
We'll put Reshu.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Look
oh my
at
God, your
that.
owls.
Did you
You
really
guys
do
are really
this in
good
2
at
minutes?
owls.
Yeah, we had the same timer.
Gosh,
This is so
Awesome.
nice.
So good. So good.
Cool. I love them. Your owls are really nice. Really nice. You guys
I
and your
love how
owls.
you've done the blue on the pigeon's neck. It's beautiful.
And even
Yes.
Robin. Wow.
I was having oil pastels open, the box was open, so I thought why not.
Perfect.
And I mostly use this
What else?
graphite stick, you
Oh
know.
yeah, that's beautiful.
Ah.
Anyone
Yeah,
else
that's
wants to
why
go?
I got so many textures.
Nirupama.
Sure, I'll share my screen. I mean,
Yeah.
Wait
yeah.
a second.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
my gosh.
Brilliant. So
Beautiful,
good.
I
beautiful.
will
Wow.
I
again. I will
enjoyed this
just
a lot
wow.
because I worked on shapes entirely because I've never drawn birds. This is the
Oh,
first time
wow.
I'm drawing birds.
2
Wow,
minutes
you did a
sounds so
fantastic
It
job
easy,
really
but you
doesn't
guys
look
have
like
got
you've
a
drawn
lot
for the
of
first time.
for the first
Yeah,
time.
it doesn't.
Exactly.
Honestly,
No, but
so good.
splitting it into shapes really helped.
Yes.
It was very helpful.
So now that you have a base, you can stretch and squash the shapes and make it more dynamic. Like now this is a base for you, right?
Yeah, like I can
Yeah.
make them quirky. I can like add a character to them in some way, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Definitely.
So good. Wow,
Yeah.
really good. You won't
this was
think that
fun.
you've done it first time. Really good. Really good.
It
Wow.
does not really look, as though you've done it for the first time.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How did you
Really
guys
good.
do all this in 2 minutes?
Wow, exactly. It takes me a lifetime to
Yeah.
draw bully pigeons as well sometimes. I can spend bully hours drawing them.
Olga, do
Um,
you want to go next?
I don't think I'm ready to share, but I did want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure,
go
sure.
for it.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I mean, I wanted to say thank you for doing this. It's really cool to meet up with people online, like with illustrators, because in person, I don't know a single illustrator.
Oh,
So
bless
it's
you.
really cool. Yeah, so it's really nice
Yeah,
to
it's-
see, to meet
And
online.
it's so good to see you because I see you
Yeah.
participating in the DTIYers
DTIFAS, yeah.
and the
Yeah,
prompts. And it's
yeah.
so good to see, put a face to the
Exactly.
name.
Yeah.
It's so nice to connect
Yeah,
and
it's so nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask if you guys are planning to do some kind of, I don't know, teaching, because I feel like I'm stuck with my style. Like I draw in the same way and I'm not happy with my style, but I really love the styles that you were doing. It would be cool to see some kind of, I don't know, maybe mini tutorial, like something, maybe like a video call or even like record it. I don't know. I
We
don't know
could
if you
put
guys
that.
ever talked about this. Yeah.
I mean, we could put that in the bucket for now. See,
Yeah.
four of us, each of us have totally different styles. Each of us work in totally different
Yeah.
mediums, colors. If you
Yeah.
look,
Got
neither
2
of
minutes
us.
left for remaining, guys. 2
Oh,
minutes. I know.
neither of us have
But
same style, so I think yes.
That's
for
something that
me,
we will look into.
for me, when I was struggling with my style, I really broke it down into shapes, and
Exactly.
I wanted to make my, when you start out, your shapes are stagnant, but when you learn gestures, you can make those shapes wave and do things. So I think that could be a starting point if you're interested in that kind of style. So basically, I for me personally, I broke it down into shapes that really helped me. So maybe that may be a point where you would want to start, because
Yeah, I just
everything can be while illustrating, everything can be broken down into shapes. So if
yeah.
like that is something you can look into, definitely.
Yeah.
Also,
I
you
just
can
think
make.
it's
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I like
also I
it's
think it's if you make a list of what you really like to draw, what
Yeah.
what colors you
What
like to use,
1
and
minute
which
remaining,
and what
guys.
mediums.
That's the
Oh,
one.
and what
and which
kind of
medium?
Sorry, I mean,
Club
I've got,
them.
yeah, we've got 1 minute left, like literally. So any questions, please DM us or email us and we can get back to you and we will work around what we can do going forward with the tutorial and other things that we can do for you. I'm so
And
sorry that
we
I had to
highly recommend our like viewing our tips too. Like we share like what we personally share our own tips, right? So if you are struggling with
Yeah.
anything, please go through our tips and you might find the
something
experience
helpful.
that we
Yeah.
I'm
You can
posting the
also
tips
email
today.
us.
Yeah,
You can also
exactly.
email us or
Yeah,
send a DM on our Kidlitnest.
we'll definitely get back. Yeah.
Honestly, it's been fun, you guys, because I know we're going to cut off in a second, but honestly, absolutely loved having you guys here. Don't forget to tag us on